Good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning program managed by Modern English School Navada. Myself, Kunal Sharma, your mathematics teacher. So today we are going to, in this video, we are going to discuss problem number 14, 16, 18, 20, 21, and 23 of exercise 9A. Now let's see question number 14. In question number 14, it says that A's income is 20% less than A's income is 20% less than that of B. So here is A and here is B. The question is saying A's income is 20% less. Okay, A's income is how much less? 20% less. This is less than that of B. By what percent B's income is more than A? By what percent B's income is more than? So A's income is 20% less than B. 20% less. 20% less than B. So by how much B's income is more than that of A? So in this question, let us assume the monthly income of B is rupees 100. Is rupees 100. Let us assume. Okay. So income of B. This is income of B. So income of B is equal to rupees 100. Let us assume. So now what will be the income of A? So income of A will be 20% less than B. So we can write here A's income will be income of A will be equal to 100 from B minus 20% of 100. Okay. So 20%, why from 100 from B it is 20% less. So 20% less means we have to subtract here how much it is less? 20% of B's income. Okay. Now 100 minus 20 by 100 into 100. So here 100 and 100 will cancel. So 100 minus 20 will be equal to 80. So A's income will be rupees 80. Now by how much? By how much B's income is more than that of A? B's income is more than that of A. So we have to find the percentage. So how will you find the percentage? From A, how much B is more. So what is the difference? B is 20%. B is 20%, rupees 20 more than A. So rupees 20 divided by from A. It is in the question it is asking by how much B's income is more than that of A. So from A. So in the denominator, what is A's income? 80. So 20 by 80. This is this much. This is a fraction of income. Now we have to change it into percentage. We have to multiply 100. So first of all, we have to find here by what fraction by how much fraction B's income is more than A. So this is the fraction. This is the difference. 100 minus how much B's income is how much more than A? Rupees 20. B is more than 20 out of 80. Out of 80 into 100. Now 2 4 are 20 4 are 80 and 4 say 25 times. So 25% will be the answer. Okay. Now let's discuss another problem. So 14 is over. Now see 16. In question number 16, the population of a town increases by 8% annually. If the present population is population of a town, okay. So suppose this is a town and its population increases 8%. 8% increases every year. Okay, annually means every year. And the present population, if the present population is 54,000, this is present population is equal to 54,000. So what was its population a year back? Okay, a year ago, what was its population? So let us assume a year ago its population was X. A year ago its population was X. Then in the next year, in the present year, in the next year, it will increase by 8%. So we have to increase 8% of X. This will be equal to 54,000. Now this will be equal to X plus 8 by 100 into X. 8X by 100 is equal to 54,000. Now this will be equal to, you can take the LCM and solve it. 108X by 100 equals 54,000. Now from here you can find the value of X. This implies X will be equal to 54,000 into 100 divided by 108. You can solve it and find the answer. Okay. So now let us discuss next problem. So see question number 18. In question number 18, an alloy contains, so this is an alloy. Okay, this is an alloy. What does it contain? It contains 40% copper. 40% copper, 32% nickel, and the rest is zinc. Rest is zinc. Okay, rest means 40% and the rest is zinc. Okay, the rest is zinc. If the mass of the alloy is 1 kg, then we have to find the mass of zinc. If the mass of the alloy is 1 kg, we have to find the mass of zinc. So zinc will be how much percentage of, what is the percentage of zinc in this alloy? Percentage of zinc will be 100 minus 40 plus 32. Total percent is 100, and out of 100%, 42% was copper, 32% is zinc, and the remaining is 32% is nickel, and the remaining is zinc. So the percentage of zinc will be this much percent. Now 100 minus 40 plus 32 is 72%. That is 28% is the zinc. 28% is zinc. Now you have to find the mass of zinc. So mass of zinc will be 20% of the total mass. 28% of 1 kg. 1 kg means 1000 gram. You can change it into percent. So 28 by 100 into 1000 gram. This will be the mass of the weight of the mass of the zinc. That is equal to 280 gram. So 280 gram will be weight of the zinc. Now let's discuss another problem. Is over. Now see question number 20. Question number 20 is saying gunpowder contains. So this is a gunpowder. Gunpowder. What does it contain? It contains 75% niter and 12% and 10% sulfur. Okay. 75% niter and 10%. Find the amount of the gunpowder which carries 9 kg niter. So we have 9 kg niter. 9 kg niter. Then what is the if the gunpowder contains 9 kg niter, then what is the amount of gunpowder? Let the amount of gunpowder be X. This is part A, X. Then how much percent is niter? 75%. So 75% of X will be niter. So what is the amount? Is 9 kg. Okay. Now you can solve it. 75x by 100 equal 9. And you can solve it, multiply it, and you will get the answer. Or you can multiply it, solve it. X equal to 9 into 100 divided by 25 divided by 75. 25 3 is 25, 4 is 3, 3 is. So 4 3 is 12 kg. So 12 kg will be the mass of the gunpowder. The next part is saying if the gunpowder contains 2.5 kg of sulfur. If gunpowder contains 2.5 kg of sulfur, then what is the amount of gunpowder? Again, let the amount of gunpowder be X, and 10% of X will be equal to sulfur, which will be equal to 2.5. Now 10x by 100, this implies equal to 2.5. This implies X will be equal to 2.5 into 100 divided by 10. So 1010 from it will cancel 10. So therefore 25 kg. 25 kg is the answer. Okay, 25 kg is the amount of gunpowder. Okay, in this way you will solve this type of problem. 20 is over. Now let's see 21. Now in question 21, we have to divide rupees 7,000. This much rupees into 3 people, A, B and C. We have to divide this A, B and C such that A gets 50% of what B gets. A gets 50% of what B gets and B gets what 50% of what C gets. 50% means half. So if C gets X, then it's 50%. 50% means half. Then B will get X by 2. And it's 50%. What B gets, it's 50%. A gets 50% means half. So A will get x by 4. Okay. So 50% of x. So B will get 50% of x and A will get 50% of x by 2. Okay. Now the sum of this total according to the question x by 4 plus x by 2 plus x will be equal to 7,000. Okay. Now you can solve this equation. Sum of all this x by 4 plus x by 2 plus x. Sum will be equal to 7,000. Now you can easily solve it. Okay. Now you can easily solve it. Take the LCM. 4x plus 2x plus 4x is equal to 7,000. This implies 4 plus 2 6x 7x by 4 is equal to 7,000. So you can solve it. 1,000 x will be equal to 1,000. Sorry, 4,000. X will be equal to 4,000. So x equal to 4,000. Then A will be 4,000 by 4 means 1,000. B will get 4,000 by 2 2,000 and C will get 4,000. Okay, rupees. Okay, so this is the answer. Now let's see question number 23. Now in question number 23, the salary of an officer increased by 25%. Salary increased by 25%. Salary of an officer. By what percent the new salary be decreased to restore the original salary? Okay. So the question is saying by what percent the new salary be decreased to restore the original salary. So let the original salary. Okay. Original salary is equal to 100. Okay. Equals rupees 100. Now it is increased by 25%. So after increment, salary will be after increment, new salary will be equal to 100 plus 25% of 100. Solve it, you will get rupees 125. 125. Now the question is saying by what percent this new salary be decreased? By what percent this salary will be decreased so that it should restore the original salary. So it will become rupees, your final salary will become rupees 100, original salary. By how much percent the salary should be decreased so that the new salary will become the original salary. So here, what is the decrement in the salary? So decrement in the salary is 125 minus 100, that is 25. This is the decrement. And by how much it should be decreased? So this salary should be decreased 125 into 100. So 25 5 times and 5 20 times. So 20% will be the answer. Okay. So you should decrease 20. You can also verify 125 minus 20% of 125. You do it 125 minus 20 by 100 into 125. 25 is a 525. 125 minus 25 is 100. So 20% is the answer. the new salary should be decreased by 20%. If you decrease the new salary by 20%, you will get the original salary. The question is saying by what percent we should decrease the new salary so that we will get the original salary. So first of all, you should find by what is the decrement in the salary. Decrement is 125 minus 100. 25 divided by the new salary. Divide by which? By the new salary into 100. Okay. In this way, we will find the percentage. Okay. So your today's homework will be exercise 9A, question number 13 to 23. 23. Okay, student, solve it and complete your homework, and thanks for watching the video.